Hello, you're very welcome, and thank you for watching our weekly AstroTarot video series, which combine the powers of astrology with those of tarot. Each star sign will have a dedicated video that you can watch, and they will be available for you to access on psychictruth.co.uk or Psychic Truth online if you're based in Ireland. They will also be available on TikTok. Just a quick introduction. My name is Lunarcraft. My working name is Lunarcraft, and I am really, really happy that you're watching this presentation. I work on Psychic Truth. I'm one of the readers. I'm an intuitive psychic, so I very much feel. I pick up on energetic vibrations, those impacting around you. But I love nothing more than working with, speaking with our clients and helping them to find a way to move forward or to see circumstances from a different perspective. The format that the video will take is that I will be giving some generalized information about astrology influences and how they will impact your star sign. I will follow that with 3 tarot cards that I'll pull out for you. At times you may see me close my eyes just as I did then, or seemingly disconnect from what's going on. That's me communicating with my guides. They will be coming in to give messages for me to pass on to you. As I said, this will be a generalized star sign presentation, which means that some of it will pass you by. Just regard that, that's fine. But some of it will, I'm sure, resonate with you, and that's what you would be able to take away with you and think on. Let's get on to looking at what's happening in the coming week for Leo. Leo the lion. I always think of Leo as being fearless, brave people. But what's coming out really strong for you, and as soon as I thought Leo, these thoughts came to me, but they're there in the stars as well. It's coming up to the time for you to upgrade your surroundings, refurbish them, rejig them, make changes so that it fits you and your personality. Okay, thank you. It's all right, my guides just stepped in. What they want me to say to you is that unless your surroundings fit with your personality and the way you are feeling, you will find it more difficult to attain happiness. I know surroundings aren't the only thing that are involved, but they certainly contribute. It would also be a good time for travel and visiting new surroundings. That will give you inspiration to continue. All right. Okay, that's powerful stuff. My guides just came in and want me to say to you that this is building up to the time when it will be right for you to go after your heartfelt ambitions, things you've pushed aside because you've been too busy or you didn't feel the time was right. Now the time is fast approaching for you to actually go after those deep-seated dreams that you've had for years. Now is the time. Go for it. Okay. And I'm just shuffling my tarot cards, and I will draw out 3. Now, why is that one refusing to go in? Let's have that one out. Okay. Right. Another 2 are needed. All right. I want to know where the summer's gone, and I know you'll be feeling that as well, Leo. It's turning very cold. But we will survive. Oh, nice. Excellent. All right. Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. The 3 cards that have come out for you. Now, let's see if I can get this camera right. No. Okay. 9 of Cups. I call it the gloating card because of the expression on his face. But it's all about having your dreams, realizing your dreams, feeling good about what you've achieved, where you're going, what's going to happen. All right. So that's a really good, positive sign for you. Now, this is actually one of my favorite cards. In fact, they're all favorites, but this one in particular, 5 of Wands. It's all about life. It's all about developments. And I always think of that particular card as it being knights of old in the tilt yard, practicing their battle skills so that when they are actually needed, they're ready to go. And I know there's an element of perfectionism within you, and this will allow you to, if not reach perfection, actually get as close as possible to perfection. Also, along the way, while you're achieving, you will discover different ways of doing the same tasks that will be more straightforward, make more sense to you. So, go for it. Now, this is an unusual card, I feel, for my Leo friends. The 5 of Swords. Now, if you read the books, it's all about deceit. However, as I said, I'm an intuitive psychic, and what that card is saying to me, okay, thank you, and my guides have just confirmed, it's that inner voice that we've all got, where we are capable of talking ourselves out of things because it's too difficult, because I don't have the money, because the time's not right, whatever it might be. Now, I refer to that voice as a gremlin, and he's sitting on the shoulder, whispering in the ear, and undermining your hopes and dreams. Flick him off. Send him on his way. Whatever you put your mind to, you can achieve. What you think, you become. I couldn't agree with that more. So, I hope you've got some useful information from that. That's the end for you this week, Leo. So let's have a look at the coming week for Virgo. Virgo. I don't know whether I should really see Virgo this way, but I see you as a dreamer, but a dreamer with purpose. Now, you also like life to be comfortable, be almost like a really comfy chair that you can sink back into and let things pass you by. But I'm sorry, next week is bringing a bit of disruption. A bit, yeah. Not in a bad way. You're just going to go through a bit of a slump, a mental slump, feeling the blues, maybe reacting to, the change of season. But you will come through this. Look to the things that mean something to you, that carry, comfort for you. Think about the people you know who you can talk to. Even going to different places can be quite therapeutic. What the result will be is that you will come out of your slump. You will feel energized again, and it will give you the energy to prepare for the upcoming festive season, which drains all of us, I know. Okay, tarot card time. Let's just shuffle them while I focus on your star sign. And no, not quite there yet. Okay. Oh, that's unusual. My guides have just told me to cut the cards. They don't usually intervene when I'm doing card work, or not the selection of cards anyway. Okay, first card is drawn, second card is drawn, and oh, hang on, I've got a little clump. That one. Right, I get like a little electric shock up through my thumb. It's not painful, but it tells me that I'm on the right card. Okay. Yeah, that, yes. Okay, what I'm going to show you, or I will show you these cards. They're carrying messages that back up what I've just been saying from the astrological influences. Okay, now let's see if I can get this in the right place. On that side and up. Yay! I got it first time. Right, Seven of Swords. Now, this card looks really dark, and to a degree, I suppose it is. It shows a thief, basically, and he's stealing swords. Now, swords are all about communication and, ideas, getting those across. And what is going on at the moment, that card reflects this slump that you are finding yourself in. He is showing that your vibrancy has left you, but it is only temporary. What you're being offered is the opportunity. Four of Cups. Again, it's reflecting this slump. This guy sitting with his back against the tree, so he's grounding himself. He's keeping himself as realistic as he possibly can. But He's feeling out of sorts. He doesn't feel that anything is ever going to work right for him ever again. It will. It's a passing phase. Right. And this is the, if you like, solution. Hey, nearly got it right. Okay, the Hermit. Now, I'm not suggesting that you go and live in a shed on the top of a hillside. The Hermit is about looking for ways forward, looking for your path to be illuminated for you. Hence, hence the lantern. Okay, and that's what will happen as you pull out of this slump. You will be thinking about how best to proceed, who to talk to, who to get support from, what it is you want to achieve. So, it's a brief period for you to spend in contemplation, getting to grips with what's facing you ahead. For example, that festive season, which is always frenetic. But you will get there. You're almost through your slump. I think by this time next week, it will be a memory and no more than that. Okay, you will have things pulled together in that time. Okay, that's everything for Virgo for this week. Let's move on to look at the week ahead for Libra. Oh, I always think of Librans as being one of the most balanced signs of the zodiac. You're also straight talking. You say it as it is. So never worry about being honest or feeling that you may be being too direct. It's okay. So long as um so long as you don't say things to harm people, which I know you wouldn't anyway. Um what I can see happening, and it's indicated in the stars, is that you will be able to reignite, rekindle a connection from a while ago. And I feel there was some sort of rift involved, a disagreement of sorts. Now, Libra, you are a natural negotiator. You will find ways to speak with this person, to be open, to be honest. And the result will be that the rift that occurred will be repaired. You will be able to reinstall them as a close friend. So it's all positive, really positive. Um, yeah, so the theme for this coming week is that openness, that honesty, speaking your mind. Speaking your mind to someone who means a great deal to you. And you will succeed in not papering over the cracks. You'll actually fill the cracks, repair them, and move forward. Right. I was shuffling my cards and I'm just pulling out 3 to have a look at for you. And hang on, I'm being drawn to 2, that one. Okay, that's the 3 cards. Let's have a look. Let's see what's what. Oh, yeah. Oh, lovely. Really good. Okay. Let me, rather than keep it to myself, I'll share this stuff with you. Now, I will get the hang of this. Right. The High Priestess. Really powerful card. Really, really powerful. She's telling us to look for balance. Why am I saying that to a Libran? Because while this rift is around, you are not in balance. Things aren't sitting right with you. The High Priestess will lend her support. She will give you already have the tools to get through this period, but she will bring the right tools to the forefront of your mind. Now, this one, Page of Cups. Now, he is to do with emotions. He is to do with creativity. How does that relate to you, Libra? Okay, because you're out of balance, so are your emotions, your up and down, not your usual happy self. What the Page of Cups is saying is there is a solution. The solution is within your reach. Think about how you can approach this, how you can reach out to this person. He will also lend strength to what the High Priestess is saying to you. Okay, so between the two of them, you will get there. Okay, now this last card. All right, you've got the skills. What is lacking at this point, and it's purely because of the slump that you're currently in, you're finding it difficult to identify the skills that you need to employ in order to bring things back to a level point. As I said, you have all those skills. You will succeed. It might not feel like it at the moment, but you will. I have absolutely no doubt whatsoever on that score. So spend a bit of time quietly thinking about what went wrong and how it can be repaired, because it can be. Nothing is broken forever. Nothing. So I know that's purely a sketch of what is in store for you, Libra. Let's look at the week ahead for Scorpio. Interesting time coming up. It's not going to be the easiest of weeks for you, but you, Scorpio, are the most grounded of the three water signs. That means that you have more practicality than the rest of us. I'm not owning up to anything. But what you need to be considering for this week is how to forgive. Now, forgiveness can be very healing for yourself because you will be addressing something that has been troubling you, but it's also healing for those close to you. Now, someone I feel has just dropped off the radar slightly. They've not left you, but they've not been receiving the same amount of love from you as they normally do. So look out for who needs that little bit of extra support, and you will benefit, they will benefit. In fact, the whole of your circle of people that you love and care for and like will benefit, because everyone will be back in balance. I keep using that word. Okay, what I'm doing at the moment is rather messily shuffling my cards so that I can pick out 3 specifically for you, Scorpio. Let's have a look. That's number 1. Number 2. And, oh, that one, definitely. Okay, let's have a look and see what's revealed. Oh, yeah, lovely. Perfect. I will show these to you, so don't panic. I don't try to keep things hidden too much. There we are. 2 of Cups absolutely sums up what I was saying about repairing, healing. You've got the caduceus, the healing symbol. This shows that your actions during the coming week will heal. They'll heal things that have become unbalanced, and it's healing for everyone involved. Okay, now we get to the 6 of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles is all about being grounded, down to earth, realistic. And what this guy is doing is sharing his wealth, but it doesn't necessarily have to be in a monetary sense. Time, attention, support, they are all signs of generosity. And Scorpio, you can give that in spades. So do what comes naturally. Now, the last card, this is pertaining to life in general. It's the 9 of Wands. So it's an indication that a situation is coming to the close. Yeah. That's what the healing's all about. But it's also looking ahead to find ways that history will not be repeated. The same issues will not occur. So it's about being mindful of actions, not only of yourself, but of other people around you. And if you can keep that, fairly close to the forefront, then life will be, I was going to say a bed of roses, but a bed of roses has thorns in it. It will be much, much smoother, less painful. Okay, that is it for you this week, Scorpio. I know I've probably left gaping questions for you. That's fine. This can only ever be a snapshot. Okay, thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you again in the future. Maybe even next week. Okay, thank you very much. Bye-bye.